Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube world. Just headed to a meeting. I work at a mentorship program, non-profit organization in Minneapolis and Twin
Exit right
Cities.
to exit 23.
Headed to
County
a high
Road
school,
9, Rockford
to
Road.
work with a student and his mother. He's been having some problems, getting some trouble.
In 800
got
feet.
a case. He's been
Turn
in
left on
jail.
County Road
He's
9.
been arrested a couple times. This is what I'm talking about, young men, young ladies, young adults, our
Turn
people,
left on County
people
Road
of
9.
color. The system is not set up for us to succeed. It's set up for us to fail. They build these prisons and jails just for us to be in. You've got to understand that it's a system. That means it's set up for us to fail. What that means is you have to be the bigger one, per se, or you have to be the one that's going to not allow this to happen to you. But you got to understand you're not going to be targeted unless you give them reason to be targeted. Yeah, they're going to look at you funny, they're going to judge you, and they might pick you out of a crowd. But if you are doing your due diligence and you're taking care of yourself, you're staying in school, you got a job, you're keeping yourself busy, and you're staying positive, staying out of
1.6
trouble,
miles.
there's nothing
Turn right on
they
Zachary
can
Lane
do.
North.
You are innocent to proven guilty. Is that right? Right. But if you're not innocent, then they will find a way to find you guilty. Even when you get older, you can say, well, okay, I did whatever I did when I was in high school and junior high. Well, now what they do is they bring up everything that you've done in the past, and they can't charge you with it, but they can hold it against you. So what that means is keeping your nose clean, doing what young adults should do. Stay busy, stay involved in sports, volunteer, do things in your community to keep you busy and out of the streets. I'm not saying you can't go hang out with your boys or take your girlfriend to the movies or go to a party. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And going out and celebrating a birthday party or some excitement or a football game or a basketball game. After the game, you want to go hang out with your buddies and go to a party. There's nothing wrong with that. It's about how you do it. It's about how you carry yourself. But remember, you have to do what is right and not what you want to do. That's not saying you're a punk or you're lame or you're a square. That's just saying you would rather enjoy your freedom, your life, being able to eat when you want, being able to go to bed when you want to, not having to follow someone's rules, being able to determine what you're going to do for the day and not have somebody do it for you. Now, if you don't want to make decisions for yourself and do for yourself, well, they will. So I will say that to say this. My job and what I do is I give back. I come from a rough childhood. Rest in peace. My mother passed away in 2007. She raised me right. She did everything she could for me. My father wasn't around in my life growing up. He was distant. I knew who he was, but he wasn't there. And that's the biggest thing, parents. We have to be there for our children. I don't look down upon my father at all. There were some times when I felt that it wasn't going to go right.
In half a mile,